and then into the national convention after that. That's where all eyes are focused now. $99, your ticket price goes up to $129 on September 1st. So get your ticket before 8/31. And as many of us know, we have a rank up promotion at the national convention where any production customers that come in you're going to be able to build these bonus points, which we now have found out about bonus points, and we're going to go over that today. But now through November 8th, anyone on your team who goes and brings in customers, that's production. Those are points. When they attend the national convention, those points, they'll get bonus points, basically effectively doubling the points that they earn and allowing them to rank up that much faster. We're going to have this amazing rank up promotion at National Convention where they're going to flip the switch while we're there in the seats. And it's going to be, we're going to see people looking at their phones. And right after that, everybody's going to pick up their phone. Did I get promoted? Did I get promoted? It's going to be amazing to see how many people get promoted while they're in the seats at this event because of this promotion. So let's go over some of that right now and get into talking about that because of this comp plan upgrade called bonus points. So up until just recently, up until last week, the only way that you could rank up through the compensation plan would be if you went and got some personal customers or your team went and got some personal customers, creating team customers for you. So you had the PC and the TC. That was the only way that you could possibly rank up. Now we have a third way to add points to allow you to rank up. There's a third way to do this. And so let's talk about that. Let's go right into the comp plan and take it right from the horse's mouth here. This is an image of the comp plan. Everybody can download the comp plan and read section 3.22 about bonus points. So what are bonus points? Bonus points are a type of promotional point that get awarded to individual energy advisors at the discretion of Think Plus. These points are intended to help energy advisors achieve personal rank advancements within the Think Plus compensation plan. That's what they're designed for. They're designed to help energy advisors achieve personal rank advancements. Bonus points do not trigger any form of direct compensation. Somebody asked me today, is a bonus point the same thing as a personal customer? If I get a bonus point, do I get a personal customer? And do I get a personal customer acquisition bonus for it? No. It has nothing to do with residuals or customer acquisition bonuses. They only contribute to the required personal customer and team customer points that are required for rank advancement. That's all they do. Bonus points count toward your rank advancement only. So let's be very clear on that. It's a third way for you to rank up, but it only counts toward rank advancement. Then it further goes in and it says, well, bonus points may or may not be awarded in the same manner each time. So that means that they're going to have promotions in place. Sometimes bonus points will count for something. Sometimes they'll count for something else. There will be things that Think Plus decides, hey, we want to run a special promotion where you get X amount of bonus points for doing a certain behavior. So they'll go ahead and create that type of program. So it'll be important to read, right? This means that bonus points are calculated and awarded they may vary and remain in the sole discretion of Think Plus, and it will be important to read the published rules and disclaimers of each promotion published to Think Success with respect to the applicability of bonus points, among other terms. So what does all that mean? It means that you need to read, let's go back to that previous slide, the National Convention. Each EA who registers and attends the National Convention is eligible to double the points earned by themselves and their team. Okay, so in this particular promotion with bonus points, you can actually benefit from what your team does. That's different than that. That's an add-on in this specific promotion. So you always have to read whatever the promotion is that's revolving around bonus points. You need to read it because it's not always going to be the same. That's the point. All right, so you can start building bonus points today. So in this promotion, when you go and get a personal customer and it's worth, say, 1 point. Just to give an example, it's worth 1 point. Could be more, could be up to 7 points. When that customer is worth a point and you go to the national convention, you will get 1 bonus point on top of that customer point that you got. There'll be a bonus point there for you. When your downline, someone on your team, goes and gets a personal customer, it's worth 1 point to them. And then when they go to the national convention, that will be worth an extra bonus point to them at the national convention. It will happen in the seats. It'll be added. It'll show up in your widget in your back office. If you are the upline and you are at the sponsor or anybody in the upline and you are at the convention as well, then those bonus points will also be given to you so that you can rank up. That's part of this special promotion. All right, so back to the rules. So here's the third part. Unlike personal customer qualification values, bonus points do have restrictions. The accumulated value of bonus points will be capped by the 40% rule, just like your team customers. It works just like that. And then there's an example in there. I'm not going to go through the example, that can get wordy, but bonus points cannot be used as team customer points by an upline energy advisor. See what that says? Bonus points cannot be used as team customer points by an upline energy advisor, meaning they are exclusive to the individual who earns them. So the normal rules are that the upline does not get those bonus points counting toward their team customer points for rank advancement unless you read the rules and it says something differently. All right, so we always have to read the rules. And that's what it talks about. It talks about the last segment of this is bonus points contribute directly to the energy advisor's rank advancement by adding to their personal customer point total, potentially accelerating their progression through the ranks. Bonus points may, in the sole discretion of Think Plus, have an expiration date or be adjusted for any reason. So these bonus points they could last for a year. They could last for 2 years. They could last for 3 years. They could last for 5 years, depending on what the promotion says for the bonus points. All right, so bonus points are promotional. The compensation plan is very detailed on how it works. And I just wanted to make sure that we go through that quickly. And now let's get to questions, because I'm sure we'll probably have some questions. So if you have a question, feel free to put it into the chat. And if you don't have any questions, that's fine. You can also raise your hand as well. So Eric, great time last night at the Red Sox game. I saw you driving there when we were on that Zoom, and I saw the pictures. Amazing. So what an incredible time at all these games in Baltimore and in Boston. And the home team, we're gonna have to go to Illinois to get a home team to win one of these things. So very exciting. So if you have a question, feel free to put it into the chat. This is recorded. It will be posted. If you have any questions about how the bonus points work, feel free to raise your hand or put the question into the chat. I'm going to give it a sec here as well. I just want to make sure that we go over those details and kind of get this recorded so that we have a recording of this and we'll get it posted. We did have a town hall meeting, right, last night with Phil Santonichetto. He went over this, and we will have another town hall type event when the widget appears in our back office soon, so that you can actually track and see how these promotional points are going to work. So let me go back to that little promotion that we have here. It's going to be probably our biggest rank up ever. Collective rank up, the biggest collective rank up in the history of our company will be happening at National Convention. So what'll happen is you'll see a widget appear, and you'll get to see this widget and preview it. Phil is going to do we'll have another overview about that, another virtual town hall. But what I can tell you is that you'll be able to see all of the points, that you can, all of the points that you've been accumulating and that are accumulating as you go. You'll be able to see those. You'll be able to see what the potential bonus points that are available to you. and you'll be able to see which ones are already locked in by people who have tickets to the convention. So that you'll know when they attend that convention, these points will be accumulated and they'll be attributed to you as well. And then you'll be able to see how many points are being generated potentially that are with advisors who don't have a ticket to convention, so that you can let them know they need to get their ticket to the convention so that you and they can acquire those bonus points. Yep. So that's how it works, you guys. So let's see. Let's see. Bruce, what is the address for the 9-minute video? We don't have the 9-minute video anymore. We have a 7-minute video. So the 7-minute quick overview video, that is bit.ly/thinkfast535. All right, so I'm putting that into the chat so that you can see it. bit.ly/thinkfast535. That'll take you to the Vimeo version that doesn't have any ads in it. And then if you want to get the actual Vimeo link, go ahead and go to bit.ly/thinkfast535. And when you get there, you'll see the link. You can copy that link from the Vimeo location, from the Vimeo URL. So do that, and then you can add that to your app if you'd like, so you can share videos. All right, let's see. Will we know ahead of time for each promotion? Yes, we'll know. Oh, we'll always know ahead of time. Yep. So Dan, appreciate that. Yes, we'll always know ahead of time what the promotion is. So you'll start to see, different things come up when we're looking to accomplish certain things as a network. Right. So that's something that we're definitely going to do. Was that recorded last night, Eric? I don't know. I'm not sure. If it was, it'll be posted into thinksuccess.plus. Bella. Great. Fantastic. I love it. We have brand new people on the team. Great. Yeah, these new promos are insane. Yes, they absolutely are. So appreciate that. Congrats on your new team member. Let's see, Steve, for the national convention, the bonus points from our team only come from direct sponsored EAs, correct? No. So the answer to that is, let's say, Steve, that you had, an advisor that you sponsored, who sponsored another advisor, who sponsored another advisor, and you have somebody 10 levels down in your organization, and that person goes out, and between now and November 8th, or between 8/19 through November 8th, that person 10 levels down on your team, let's say, goes out and puts in 20 customers, 20 points, 20 PC. That person on your 10th level then attends the national convention. They will get 20 extra PC. They'll get 20 extra bonus points, the equivalent of what the PC that they produced during that time frame during the promotion. And you attend the event, you're 10 levels up from this person. You will also capture 20 bonus points because you have a ticket to the convention, you're in the seats, and you get credit for your entire downline. All the production from their team gets doubled as long as they have a ticket to the event. Let's say the only way that you don't get credit for that is if you don't attend the event and your person doesn't attend that event. So that's how it works. All right. So yeah, this is why this is so big. And when people start seeing what we have our hands on, it is insane, Steve. You're absolutely right. So let's see. Let me go over here. Don, I see you have your hand up, so go right ahead. Let me make sure I'm admitting somebody. Yes, I did. Don, I think we have Don.
Hey, Tony. How you
Hey,
doing?
Don, how are you?
Good, good, thanks.
All
Um,
right.
it may be too early for this question, but being that so I know this is geared for the convention to start with, but
Yep.
if your the points that you get, you can only use 40% of them, towards your promotion. But do you still get all the rest of those points? They still in there, and can they carry over to the next the next thing that happens? I mean, you always keep those until they
You'll keep them unless there's an expiration date. And let's say there's a 2-year expiration date, they'll stay there. It's not that you can only use 40% of your points. It's that the points they count toward the 40% rule for
right.
all of your, just like the team customer points. So, if you had 100 points, bonus points, and you're looking to get to director, let's say, and you had 100 bonus points, then all 100 of those bonus points are going to count because at director is 500 points and you can take 40% from any one line. So I consider the bonus points to be like another line of sponsorship. That's what I really like to consider it to be. It's like you just sponsored a new line, a new leg on your team, and it has 100 points in it. So it counts as if it's a brand new leg in your business as far as points go when you think about it that way. So yeah, the only time if you were looking to get to director, which is 500 points, the only time your bonus points wouldn't count is if you had more than 200 bonus points. So, but as soon as you get promoted, let's say you had 250 bonus points and you got promoted to director, 200 of them would have counted. But as soon as you reach director, now your 250 lights up and counts toward your next rank.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks.
So yeah, it's all relative to your rank. So yeah, you could have all of them count. All right, so great question. Appreciate that. Let's see. Do we have any other questions? I think we did. I thought I did. Maybe there was another hand up there. Not sure. Okay. I think somebody might have dropped their hand. They raised their hand and then didn't. Okay. Maybe it was Eric. Eric, go right ahead.
Yeah, Don beat me to it.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say if someone's like a customer gathering machine, they just start out and they go and put in, 200 points. You're saying they're not gonna be 400 points towards director. They're still gonna be 200 points towards director, but 400 points towards regional director.
Yes, that's correct. That is
Okay.
correct. Yes. So it applies to the regular comp plan just like a new line of sponsorship would with points coming through it. That's
Okay.
kind of that's the easiest way to think about it. But yeah, so that's how it works. Yeah, it's exciting what we've got. I mean,
Yeah.
gonna have a lot of people ranking up very quickly, and they're gonna be very appreciative even if they overshoot, like their team produces more points than they need for their current rank to get to the next rank. They'll be very happy once they get promoted. They'll say, wow, that much closer to getting to 2 ranks ahead or 3 ranks ahead. So it's going to be very exciting to see that. So that's the benefit of building a team. Look, the point is the bonus points are there. They're great for your own personal production. That's fantastic. But what I would say is that the bigger team you build, the more benefit you're going to have because the more people you'll have sitting in the seats, the more people you'll have generating bonus points for themselves and for you in this particular promotion. So yeah, it's all about getting people in the seats that have been producing. That's what we're looking for, right? Hannah, if my bonus points expire after being promoted, will I remain promoted? Well, that would just go into the regular compensation plan. So if your bonus points expire at a certain period of time, what I can tell you is this, and you'll hear more about this as we go, but the intention, of bonus points is to have you have the ability to continue to keep those bonus points by doing certain behaviors so that they never expire. Like that is the intention of this as we go. So there will be things, there might be an expiration date on there, but there will also be potentially, there might not be an expiration date. There may be bonus points that just stay there forever, depending on what type of promotion. You have to read the promotion. Okay, so there's nothing that says bonus points always expire in the compensation plan. It says that if there is something in the specific promotion that says they're going to expire, then they'll expire. So they may or may not expire depending on the promotion. But if they are to expire, then I imagine we will, always have a way for you to continue to keep those by doing certain behaviors so that you don't lose anything, right? That's the intention of what we're doing here. So yeah, but if you got bonus points and then you weren't able to keep them because you didn't do certain things to keep them, then yeah, it would just fall into the regular thing as if a customer had canceled and is no longer a customer, then that customer falls off. And you would, if you fell below a certain rank, then that's how it would be. But you never lose if you read the compensation plan and the way it works, even if you fall below a certain rank, you stay at that rank for a period of time so that you can re-qualify And that time duration depends on what rank you're at, but it gets longer and longer with each type of rank that you reach. So there's always a way to continue to qualify. There's a grace period. Yeah, so that's all part of the compensation plan. So we have a very forgiving compensation plan. But no, it's not like all of a sudden you're going to say, oh, I'm no longer recognized as the highest rank that I achieved. No, you're not like being demoted and now all of a sudden your back office is showing that you're no longer at that highest rank that you reached. You lost that title. We don't do that. So good news there. So appreciate that question. Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to talk about here with bonus points. So you guys, it's just a new way. I look at it this way. I always would like more ways for advisors to promote. Okay, so if somebody said, like when Phil asked us, he was running this by, he called me up and he said, hey, he called several of the leaders up and said, hey, we're thinking about doing this bonus points type of thing. What do you think about it? I said the same thing to him. I said, man, I'm all in favor of any time there's other ways for people to get points. More is better. More ways to get points is better. So now we have 3 ways. So if they come up with a 4th way in the future, I'll be all for that too, no matter what it is, whether it has different rules or not. The point is, more options to get points means that everyone has the opportunity to promote faster in the compensation plan. So this is a major upgrade. It allows us to rank up faster with fewer points. That's what bonus points are all about. So the company has created this program because they have the best interests of the advisors at heart, and they want you to get to the higher ranks faster so you can make more money. That's why they did this. They didn't have to do this, but they did it so that we could rank up that much faster. So you guys very excited about it? I'm going to let everybody get back to their day. I appreciate you taking some time out of your schedule. This is Tony Procopio from New Fairfield, Connecticut. Over and out. We'll talk to you soon. Everybody have a great day.